This podcast is brought to you in association with Small Beer Limited, Britain's leading cask ale and craft beer wholesaler. Head to all the W's, smallbeerwholesale.co.uk. Now on with the show. Hello and welcome once again to the Gone Off on a Tangent podcast. No cold open this week because I asked around the room for something from somebody and it's not Carl's job. So no comedy, no intro this week. So we'll just say hello to everyone. Carl?
Yep.
Dan?
Hello.
Tibbsy chuckling away in the background?
Hello, I thought I'd be asked to come this week.
I owe you an apology for that, don't I?
Yeah, just a bit.
Because if I'm honest, I genuinely forgot you actually sent me a serious reason why I couldn't be here. So I shat on you.
Yeah, it's fine, mate, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
All in the name of banter.
You did throw a wobbler on the WhatsApp group. A little handbaggy.
No, you threw the handbaggy.
I didn't throw an handbaggy.
You did. You threw
I
the
believe
gif
in it. Is that a thing? I did throw the gif in, yeah, because you were getting a bit emotional.
Give me a good throwback, that. Shooting Stars is epic.
Oh, I love Shooting Stars. Who was it telling me the other day they were going to start listening to his podcast, and I told him you have to pay for it. They went, oh, I'm right then.
What, Bob Mortimer?
Yeah, the one you like.
Atletico Mints.
It's the guy that does the Mark Lawrenson.
It's worth every penny.
Yeah, he's not paying for it.
No, it's worth every penny.
This is free.
This is free.
This is absolutely 100% free. And
no one's paying to listen
gentlemen,
to us.
We lasted longer than that Royal one, whose name's just gone out of my brain. The one on Spotify. Prince Harry. No, William. Wait, which one? Harry. Harry and Meghan. They did a podcast, $50 million, whatever it was. Binned it off, haven't they, after a couple of episodes? It's shit. No one's binned this off yet, have they?
Wonder whether they had money back.
They should start talking about Aldi.
First time I've lasted longer than anyone.
But yeah, no, they've been pied, haven't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, they've been in the news. They've been pied because it's shit. He was going to do. So he pitched his. So they went, "Oh, you're done. Yeah, you're not coming." Spotify were like, "Want our money back? This is shit. No one's listening to it. It's wank because you're not talking about chickens fighting or whatever the fuck we talk about every week." So they went. He went, "Oh," and he was like, yeah, like I've got another idea." And they're like, "Oh, go on then. What's your other idea?" He went, "I'll go around and talk to politicians and people like famous people like Trump and Putin about their childhoods." That is legitimate. I reckon the cart's a job for Carl, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Fuck Prince Harry. That's a job for you, Carl. Talking to Putin about his about growing up.
Him sat at the other end of that long fucking table in the Kremlin. So then, Vlad.
So, mate, into cycling.
Got any lycra?
I bet he is, actually. That's sort of, he's a man's man, isn't he? I wonder if he shaves.
All right, Vlad. How's it going, mate?
That's not the one I want to see. I want to see you talk with Donald Trump.
I imagine that we'd have quite a lot in common.
He eats more McDonald's than you.
Yeah.
A lot more than you.
Has anyone tried caviar?
No.
Absolutely.
Don't mix in them circles, mate. You tried it?
No, I was talking about it at work. I didn't really know what it was, but apparently it's just fish eggs.
Yeah, it's fish eggs. Bit odd, isn't it?
Why would you have that?
I feel you eat it because it's like...
They're often on like little canapes, little
yeah, but
canapes.
Canapes.
I'm fairly happy with just chicken eggs, to be honest. I don't really feel like I need to...
I just feel it's the ultimate...
Can you scramble them?
No, they're small and like really, really tiny. Like they look like millions.
Black.
Even smaller.
Well, I was discussing this at work and I'm out.
Oh, I'm out as well. I just think it's for the sake of it.
Yeah, this is the exact
that
point
rich.
that I was making. Like, nobody actually enjoys them. They just eat them because they can say that they've been eating caviar.
It's like champagne. Champagne's shit. It is rubbish. It's
No,
not the most enjoyable drink. People think it is, but it's
I
not.
quite like champagne.
Expensive taste.
Caviar is not meant to be drank with champagne. It's actually supposed to be drunk with vodka.
Or eaten with.
Yeah, eaten with, Carl, not drank with.
Well, no, because
Is it
you're
like
not...
a chaser?
No.
What?
No.
Fish egg chaser.
Actually, you're fucking wrong. Because you don't eat caviar.
Well, I think
You're not supposed to chew it, mate. Mate, I've read it. You want to know anything about caviar?
So the world's expert on caviar.
I'm your fucking man.
You and Trump going out for some caviar. He'd prefer a Big Mac.
I am not. As long as if I can have chicken eggs whilst he has caviar, that'll be fine. It's not like you can have caviar with your full English, is it?
Be a bit odd.
Or like
no calf's doing that anytime soon, are they?
McMuffin with caviar.
So when you were doing your research, how much is caviar?
Sausage
Posh bang.
Sausage and
McCaviar. So if you want,
how much is it?
If you want, I had a look on Amazon because that sells everything.
Amazon?
Yeah, it sells caviar. It's like 30 odd quid for 10 grams. That's like fucking cocaine. It might not be. I don't know.
I've never tried either, if I'm honest.
No wonder you're so good at fucking cycling.
This isn't the room for cocaine experts, is it?
I don't know. You probably can't get 10 grams of cocaine.
I'd imagine you can't, no. Not on Amazon, anyway.
Or in...
Well, it's like foie gras, isn't it? That feels like it's a bit much.
Yeah.
And I give that a bash, but it feels like it's a bit much.
What?
So it's a specialty food made of the liver of a duck or goose, and then they like stuff the goose full of rich food for like months on end to make it really rich and like puff its liver up, and then they eat it.
I just think like people mess about and try and be too fancy with that sort with food. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody's ever kicked off about burger and chips. So
yeah, but I say that about my diet, and you hammer me.
Vegans kick off about burger and chips. Well, maybe not the chips.
Nobody actually cares what a vegan thinks.
But like all that French food, you can keep all of it. I'd rather have cheese and toast or a corned beef
we
sandwich.
had a lovely scrambled eggs and gravy or whatever you had.
Ugh, don't get me started on that shit. Like most cuisines are fine. French are just so fucking pompous. They're a bunch of tossers. I've got no time for the French whatsoever. Unless I go and sell a product for them in the next 6 months. In which case, vive la France.
Yeah.
I just think you give me steak, like gammon, egg and chips with Warburton's bread covered in butter. I don't need any more in life. I mean, we've talked about this before, but a shit kid's tea, I'm all over. So just any of that stuff. Any of that stuff, not a problem.
I enjoy good food, but you can have good food without being a fucking pretentious twat eating fucking caviar.
Do you not find, though, that as someone wants...
Pretentious the right word?
Yeah. Peasant food is the finest food.
Yeah, what are you talking about then?
Thank you.
Peasant food.
I'll be honest, I said pretentious and absolutely shit myself. I thought that could mean fucking anything.
It's a country in Switzerland.
It sounded great.
City in Switzerland, even. No, but I find around the world...
Don't ask me to spell it either.
You don't want the highfalutin stuff. You want peasant food. So Italy, pizza, pasta.
Yeah,
nice meat dishes.
Yeah.
England, sausage and mash.
Roast
dinner.
Comfort food, you're saying, basically.
No, like peasant food. It's come through the ages. But notoriously would be like Sunday roast and that here.
Yeah, it's like you go to France and they have to queue like a frog or something. Like, why do I eat frog for?
I don't fucking want it, mate.
Snails.
Honestly,
were you there for escargot?
We've got some decent core meats in chicken, pork, beef.
I'll be honest.
Why are you bothering, lads?
What are we bothering with frogs for? Leave them alone. Just let them go play in the pond.
I'll be honest. I hadn't had
100%.
I hadn't
with
had
you
snails, but I tried them in France and they were all right.
Yeah, but you would literally eat anything.
Not anything.
You'd eat anything.
The standard next
Not
thing,
anything,
like the
but
next
most
comment once you've had it is, yeah, it's like chicken, mate.
So just eat some chicken then.
Yeah, just eat chicken. Like, literally, people will have like crocodile. It just tastes like chicken, mate. Well, just eat chicken then. You don't have to be a dick and eat crocodile.
Eat zebra. I wonder what zebra tastes like.
Chicken, guarantee you.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Or something. No, like you don't. You would eat anything for a start, and also you don't eat it. You hoover it. Gone.
I do eat quite quickly.
Go for burger and chips with him. I'm still looking at my plate, just about to look up to talk to him. Gone.
No,
I'm
a hooverer as well,
I
to
am,
be fair.
yeah, and you are slow.
Because I like to savour the experience of eating with some friends.
Well, go buy some fucking caviar.
Can't afford it, mate.
Yeah, £30.
Pie and chips. Can't get that in the Dordogne, can you?
No.
They're missing out. It's them missing out, not me. Bovril. Keep your champagne. I'll have a Bovril. Or just a pint. Just beer's fine.
Yeah.
They've not sold that to me.
Anyway, sorry to...
Imagine the French talking about vintage Bovril.
I want them on a like an alternative podcast now in like Perpignan talking about us eating shit food.
Oh, these English folk.
Where's he from? Is that your mate Vlad again? Yes, I am from Paris. I come for your pies. I heard your Cornish pasties are very good.
How did they just say that? We.
They eat cheese on toast. They are peasants. We eat frog's legs because we are sophisticated. You're a bunch of whoppers. Le whopper, le dickhead. Any country, right, that has to have male and feminine for stuff, Nah, you tossers. Just why does it need to be like a famous Lee Mack joke about a thingy egg? What's an egg dessert? Name of the egg dessert. Egg like pudding.
Eggnog.
Egg what? No.
Custard.
Eggnog.
Egg custard, yeah. He orders an egg custard and he goes, tries to be a bit French. Oh, I love egg, whatever it is. And he's like, it is not la it is le. It is feminine, not masculine. And he goes, I want to eat it, not fuck it.
It's not very PC, actually, is it? It's not very like modern world.
Oh, fucking don't get me started on that.
Can't have non-binary things.
Egg custard.
I forgot to that bit yet.
Well, I
non-binary egg custard. The egg custard just looking up from the plate going, do you just assume my gender, mate? Oh, fuck me, the egg custard's talking.
Someone was talking the other day on there. It was a debate on the radio. On the radio about kids at school have now got like 42 pronouns and they've got to choose them. Like, what the fuck's that all about?
Yeah.
There's that school where
calm down.
a lass wants to be a cat and
That's it, yeah.
It didn't happen in my day.
No.
I used to get DDT'd after school every day. That's as rough as it got in my school. Every day without fail I got DDT'd.
Imagine that.
He's a good mate of mine as well.
Someone in the class, like all the kids walk in. Hello, Marvin. All right. Meow. Oh, the world's gone fucking. My
nephew's
potty.
18. He's just come out of obviously the school system. Clearly, he works now, and he was saying it is mad. He said it is genuinely mad. Just what's happened now. That sort of stuff. It's what happens when you don't say no to people. No, you can't do that. No, shut up. That's mental. You've been stupid. You're not a toaster. Yeah. I promise you. But this thing is, what it does though, without getting all serious about it, is it waters down the actual trans debate, doesn't it? Which is a serious issue, and I get that, and I want to take all that seriously, and the gay debate and all that sort of stuff. That's fine. You can be whatever you want to be, but you just don't take it too far.
Well, this the whole fucking they.
Don't be a non-binary egg custard.
It's passers by, isn't it? It's passers by.
Just going into Curtis's next week. I'll have a non-binary egg custard.
It only really works in France. Is that technically what a vegan sausage roll is?
Probably, yeah.
They're non-binary. But I'm all for it though. Like, not that stuff, but like, yeah, we've come a long way with that sort of things in life, and we're at a great position. And it's just too far.
The whole fucking.
Do you know what I mean?
The whole they.
You can stop now.
The they them thing.
Well, have you seen that? I can't remember who it is.
Stupid.
There's an actress who is they them, and she's just stopping because she's getting that exhausted by having to explain to people. Yeah. She's just stopped.
You made the decision. Nah, I can't be arsed anymore because I have to explain it to everyone. Fucking idiot.
I'm going to be honest, little sympathy when you decided to announce you was going to be an aeroplane.
No, honestly.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted that somebody's fucking questioning that.
Go to someone's house for a barbecue. Just like, oh, did you not fancy inviting Boeing 747?
Oh, is EasyJet not coming for the barbecue?
Just feeling a bit skint, lost a bit of money. Ryanair's coming.
As the other kids running around the garden chasing a bird because he thinks it's a cat. Chucking itself through the cat flap. Fuck me.
And when Boeing does turn up, she comes through the fucking door.
And she was late.
Yeah.
She was late.
It took ages to take off at the end as well.
Hate to be a fella.
That's where we.
Oh no, I can't come out tonight. I'm bored in the missus.
Don't forget your passport.
Last call for sex with Boeing 37.
I wonder if she claps when he lands.
Apparently the sex is really good. Because about halfway through, a trolley comes through with like paninis and little mini Diet Cokes. Really shit warm Heineken cans.
Bag of pretzels.
Yeah, it's great because at the end you finish and then you get some duty free. So it's all right. Well, we solved that debate, didn't we? Fucking hell. Yeah, let's just say it's beyond us as an age group.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But it's good to be respectful. The other thing I saw was a non-binary person, I think it was Starbucks, it doesn't really matter which coffee shop, and she said she was livid because someone came in and was really respectful. She was like, I'm livid. I wanted them to be a dick. They didn't. They said, oh, you look like a they or blah, blah, I want to be respectful of your pronouns. She was fucking livid because she wants to pick an argument. It's all right, Carl, I'll all grow out of it. Everything's fine.
From kitten to cat.
Where do we go with this now?
Fucking no
I have
idea.
absolutely no idea where to go with
I
this
don't know
now.
where we started.
I've got the title of the podcast though. Non-binary egg custard is
Yeah, normally
the title.
Normally it doesn't come to us till about Wednesday, does it?
Well, if we are saying on stupid stuff, Carl, do you consider yourself part of the 8%? Just answer me yes or no. Are you part of the 8%?
Yeah.
Yes. Dan, are you part of the 8%?
It really depends on what we're talking about.
Well, no, I'm
that's
keeping
the
that to
risk.
myself. It's a
Do you
risk,
want-
isn't
Do
it?
you want to be in the 8% with me or the other 92?
Oh, yeah, I'll say I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Tipsy?
I'll go the other way and say I'm not.
Good lad. I'm also not. So 8% of men believe they can beat a lion up in a fist fight. According to a world survey.
I'll be honest, I want to change my mind. I'll go in the percentage of people that don't want to try.
So what weapon would you need if you're gonna back
Well, it's
yourself?
a fist fight, you said.
Yeah, no, but you're not winning that. That's just whoever the 8% are. They're just stupid.
No, I've seen it on.
No, I could fucking do it.
Put 'em.
I've
I
seen
need
it.
that cowardly fucker off the film. Put 'em.
I've seen the videos of that guy that's like mates with a lion. I'd just do that. So
But it's mate. What? And then like poke it in the eyes or
Right,
something.
just
So
like-
get it while I trust you.
I also
Get it watching Netflix.
I also
no,
saw a
just
video
not
of some,
gonna fight it.
And chop his head off.
some guy was trying to take a picture of I think it was a lion in a cage at some zoo or something, and got
You'd hope it was a zoo.
got too close and it fucking grabbed his arm and fucking they were trying to like prise it off and everything. So nah,
Seeing that Asian couple, so they're having a Benny in the Nissan, wherever it was, in Micro, whatever the car they're driving, and she's jumped out because she's fucking lived with him. The lion's jumped on her
Wow.
because she's gone out on a safari.
A what?
a lion.
Seriously,
Oh, really?
There's a video. Yeah, apparently they've had a domestic, so she's jumped out.
Did
And
it
there's
eat-
lions jumped her.
Did it eat her?
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Oh right,
Yeah.
like the cow in India then.
Cow. Oh. Yeah. So that's So what weapon would you need? Carl's already said his approach. He's going to Netflix and chill with it. Get lulled into a false sense of security, and then chop his head off and then shag it. Hey, it's not rough when you get to say shag the lion. To be fair, do you want a female lion or a male lion, Carl? What do you fancy?
Oh, no, what, want a tiger?
No,
No, they're both
they're
lions.
both
mate.
lions, pal.
All right.
One's got the male's got the mane, like on the chocolate bar.
Oh, yeah, that's
And females look like tigers, but not stripy.
I was going to say tigers have got stripes.
right.
It's on the cereal box.
Yeah. I got
They're great. Kellogg's available. Sponsorship. So what weapon would you need? One of them swinging things with a big metal thing on it with some spikes. Fancy
I
yourself?
don't think you'd fancy me, to be honest.
Well, it depends what film you've put on.
I've not got a lot of meat left.
If you did an Aldi big shop, just buy loads of steak.
I genuinely think I could talk my way out of it.
You
Listen,
speak
mate.
lion, Carl.
Listen, mate,
To
we've all had a
fucking
beer.
lion.
We've all had a beer. Just calm down. Put your teeth away. Let's go for a putt. We'll have one more beer.
The tiger.
We'll have a
went for
fag,
pint.
and we'll decide what we're going to do.
I've
I'll get you a kebab.
I've
Okay,
seen,
you kebab. Chili
I've
sauce,
seen-
lion.
I've seen your brother on at least the start of 4 films.
Is that your cousin? Good looking lad. Didn't know your missus was a tiger. And then you get ligers. So I'm assuming is that a merge of the two?
Yeah.
The lion.
What do they mate?
Well,
They're good friends,
You
yeah.
thought it did anyway.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's quite a silly comment when I think about it.
Can be edited out if you need it to be.
Nah.
No.
Oh, at Nottingham then. Off in there.
Mate.
It's because I'm there tomorrow.
I'm happy to,
Getting in the
Blended
zone.
Getting in the zone for my Nottingham trip.
happy to not edit any of my comments.
You don't listen back to it anyway. It's just all very irrelevant.
Yeah. Get the odd message here and they're asking me about something, or
But you've forgotten about it by then, haven't you?
yeah, I've fucking no idea what was on.
Anybody catch any of Glasto?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's quality, isn't
I
it?
didn't watch any of it.
Fred
I'm going to watch
again.
it back, I think.
Fred again.
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
listen to Fred again, mate.
So what's that then? So I did see a social post of some ilk on that. What's
Genuinely just a fucking genius, mate. The bloke, I've man crush levels of through the roof.
You have been a fan for a while, Carl.
I
I've heard
absolutely
you
love
mention
him, yeah.
Fred again.
Is that the one he said when we were on about favourite music and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I'll go. I'm going to watch it all back on the iPlayer because I've not seen any of it yet.
He basically mixed everything straight in front of everyone. It was fucking incredible.
That does sound good, actually.
Like, oh, so good, and the crowd were just like got right involved.
Did you see that old guy absolutely giving it
Yeah.
some at the front?
Well, Elton John.
The old
See you
Lewis
later.
Capaldi thing was a bit emotional.
Oh, that's on my notes because just wow.
God.
Have you seen the Netflix documentary about it?
Yeah.
Well, not about him.
Yeah.
So that helps explain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like his circumstances. It's just wow. A bloke just put it out there, really clearly struggling
Yeah.
with his tics and stuff, and just like a crowd just to pick him up like
You
that.
could just see,
wow.
yeah, he was just like soaking it all up, wasn't he? It was incredible.
In a world that's pretty shit, it is great to see stuff like that in it.
The same as what I tweeted, like, music is just a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Sure is.
I can just bring so many people from so many binaries together.
I mean, the drugs probably help.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, that was
I don't think you'd get geared off your tits to go watch Lewis Capaldi, though, do you?
I think it's like a byproduct of being at Glasgow, I think. No, you're probably right. I want to watch that Rick Astley doing the Smiths as well. That's
Yeah,
a bit of me,
the
that.
Blossoms, that was awesome.
Bit of me, that. I'm going to watch all this on the iPlayer. I'll report back next week. But
I like all the flags as well. You see that?
There's one that said MILF on it.
There was one.
bit of me, that. Good flag.
There was one of Charlie's fingers, King Charlie's fingers.
Oh, I thought you meant like, Charlie bit my finger.
No, and
There's one of Neil Warnock. Saw that.
And then there was
One of the bloke with a whisk from Come Dine With Me. He gets the full whisk in his face. There's someone put that on a flag.
Next year there'll be one saying, "Anyone got a non-binary egg custard?"
It is la crème duff.
No, I did. I've only watched like 3 acts. To be fair, my timing was exquisite because on Saturday night I got back from whatever I was doing, flicked on Glastonbury, and it was literally within as Lewis Capaldi like basically broke down. And I was like, "Crikey, is this the highlights?" Something, but then it was when obviously
It was actually happening.
yeah,
He
unbelievable.
was ticking like nobody's business, wasn't he?
Oh,
Just awful. Because when he
The
got his...
crowd was just so good because like normally they had the bit where they would like stop, and then I think he was expecting to stop as well.
Yeah.
And then they all went, and it was louder than ever, and you could like see
it.
people like, "Come on!"
Yeah.
I
Like,
love it.
it was unbelievable to see
one thing that never fails to blow my mind is
the sheer size of
fucking
it.
size of Glastonbury. It's
Do you think you can actually, like, say you were at one of those acts
How does it
when
work?
when you're like 3 mile back?
If you're stood in the
Still
middle,
counts.
yeah, but like, is there not like another stage playing music at the same time?
Yeah,
there's loads of
So
them.
could you not like be that? Because I was watching like Fred again, like he was
What
playing
which stage did he play?
the other stage.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4, I think, isn't there?
Yeah, that's
There's more than
literally
that,
what the
there's
stage.
Oh, is it?
called.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, that's literally what the stage is called. And he was stood there, and he was like, "The sun's finally set. If everybody just gets like a light or a phone out or whatever." And I genuinely was fucking mind blown with like how far back. And there's like people, and you could see like the black bits where like obviously the stage was, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And I was like, crikey, like surely the music off that's like they're going to be pretty pissed if they're there playing away and nobody actually gives a fuck what you're doing. They're listening to Fred again. I was like, it's unbelievable.
I've done festivals. We
I'd love to go to Glasgow. It's like,
I had a strategical poo once when the Darkness were on. Because I thought everyone's going to be there. Because when they were big, in like 2004, whatever it was, when I believe in a thing called Love Will Come Out, they're like, everyone's going to be there. There was a slight delay in it. And then they started up, I thought, now's the time. Tactical. Back to the campsite, no bugger there. Happy days. Tactical.
you miss the darkness.
No, I went to see Supergrass instead.
Don't know they are.
You do if I
do.
played some. I watched a little bit of them, but yeah, it was fine. But festivals are awesome. Yeah, I love them. We should do a team trip to Glasgow.
Oh,
Good
God.
old
We must know a sponsor.
I'll
Some milk.
I'll be honest. I'm probably in a very small minority, but I I absolutely love watching it on TV, but you couldn't fucking.
You can glamp it though, mate.
Yeah,
you can
won't-
go
won't
posh
get there.
camping.
I can't fucking stand it.
What if I guaranteed you the same tent as Laura Woods?
Phew.
Change your mind?
What is she wearing? What she was wearing last week? She breaks the internet every week, doesn't she?
She knows what she's doing.
You boys are obsessed.
Oh,
She's just lovely.
I want to take her for a nice steak meal, Carl.
Controversial.
Oh, pie and
opinion.
chips, mate.
Pie and chips.
I'm going off for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd she slag off cycling or something?
No, not at all.
Don't like
So-
small blokes.
The more that I look at her, the more I just don't think she's that fit. Controversial. I think
Hey,
that you
Beauty's
like,
an eye beholder.
she is.
She's the full package. That's
no,
what does
she's
it.
not though. This is the thing. Like people are like giving her extra look points because she likes football.
I'm a bit like Perry off thingy though. Do you like football? Those that have seen that will get that reference.
Yeah.
No, okay, that's fine, Carl. I'm no problem with that at all. No problem with that at all. Dan wants to shag Sue Barker, so we're all into different things, aren't we?
Fucking hell, here we go again.
That's for anyone that hasn't listened to any of the old episodes. Just make sure that every sort of 3 or 4 we drop that cookie crumb in. You leave Sue alone.
Yeah. and her dusty. Yeah.
Did you see AZ? You see Zaha took his Kitman on his stag do. What a boy! You see that?
Yeah.
I don't think he's there anymore.
Louis
are they?
Sahar.
Wilfred.
No, Wilfred
Wilfred
Zaha.
Zaha.
I've no idea what Louis Zaha's doing now. Good striker, though, wasn't
Making non-binary egg custard.
he? He's a chef, is he?
He's French, isn't he, Louis Sahar?
Yeah.
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 La crème d'œuf. Yeah, he took obviously on his mates there, and he took the old Kitman from Crystal Palace. Oh, I'm assuming was working.
The kit man.
Yeah, well, he'll obviously sort it
picking
out.
towels
They had
up
matching shirts, didn't they?
Yeah.
So he'll have sorted them, surely.
The kit man's like their way into the changing room, though, isn't it, for the manager?
Can be, yeah.
When I worked at Lincoln, I'm still friends with the Kitman from when he was there. So yeah, he used to sit in the back room playing weird computer games. So I'm not sure he was life of the party, bless him. And he had a fun name as well.
You see, like Man City's kit man, who's like just in his boxers sliding along the.
He's had a good couple of years, hasn't he?
Yeah, loves it. And Gundogan gone.
What's that all about?
Well,
Gundogan.
Big
Gundogan. There's your headline writer right there. Gundogan.
big shot, that.
He
On
was
a
always
free
going,
as
wasn't he?
well.
But they're going to miss him.
on a free.
Yeah, end of contract, yeah.
I mean, it is a bit of a mic drop, isn't it, though, to captain them to the treble and then peace.
Yeah, but it's,
See ya.
they apparently argued over the length of the contract, didn't they? Because I think City only offered him a year and Barcelona have offered him 3.
Although I'm
something like
sure
How old is he
he's
now?
getting paid in like leafs or something. But I think the point still stands is that Man City are clearly the best footballing side in the world, obviously, and definitely Europe. But they're not Barcelona, are they? So there's always going to be that slight pull away to Madrid and
Yeah.
I'm googling it now for you, but I can't
I'm
pronounce.
gonna
Can't
say
spell his
he's
name.
34. How old is?
I've done what I've always done. I've punted it in to look like it. Oh, I didn't spell it right. He is 32. So it's probably his last contract. He was
No.
offered him
Big
3,
one,
like
maybe.
you say.
I think that's
Yeah,
still
it's 3
pretty
years,
young
yeah,
in
right.
football in terms.
Don't know.
Yeah, he's very good, but is he going to get another Barcelona? Would he get a Barcelona in 3 years' time?
Oh, I'm not like knocking him for going. Where did he sign from? Was he Atletico? Was
Oh, to City?
he? Yeah.
German side.
Was it?
Yeah.
He was started at VfL Bochum, 2 appearances.
It were Dortmund.
Yeah,
No, it were Dortmund.
yeah, Dortmund, yeah.
Where was he before that?
I'm just checking it's the same place for a... Oh, no, it's not. It's a shame. I had a good Nuremberg joke lined up there. It's a shame. FC Nuremberg, Borussia Dortmund 2, which 1 appearance, and then Man City. Played 105 times for Borussia Dortmund, that's it.
So he's only 2.
Played for Germany all through the levels.
Yeah.
And then, now 188 appearances, 44 goals.
When did he join
City.
City then? Like what?
2016.
I'm saying it was like 5-6 years.
He really has come to the fore, hasn't he, the last... Interesting.
Yeah, this season, especially.
But they've signed Kovacic, haven't they?
Yeah.
But he's not.
That's a weird signing because I don't really rate him.
Very strange.
He's a jobbing midfielder, isn't he? At the highest level, clearly, but he's a bit of a jobbing midfielder. A bit weird that. Calvin Phillips is never going
To
to
be
fucking
fair,
play.
Chelsea are having an absolute clear out.
I'm getting a bit sick of all the
Arsenal
fucking
and
players
Chelsea.
going to bloody Saudi Arabia, though.
Stacking up now,
It's
aren't they?
ridiculous.
See, they're Damari Gray's the English one being linked.
But I didn't realise till last night. So Saudi Arabia, PIF and all that. Is it PIF? No, PIP in it. What's the finance group that owns Newcastle?
Yeah.
The ones that allegedly own, not allegedly, they're invested in Chelsea's investment group. So they technically own 2 football clubs in England.
Right.
They've obviously now they're trying to get the F1. Now they're trying to get tennis. They've already got golf lined up with Live Golf.
Wrexham owners have got F1 as well.
Yeah, they've put 25% in that, and then that same group. So the government basically, because they've seen football as the gateway, I think they've bought 4 teams in Saudi Arabia. So that's why it's all exploded. The government now owns, I think it's 4 sides, all the ones you keep seeing like Ronaldo play for and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's the money's there, isn't it? It's just sad when you get like, it's up to him. He's end of the day, it's his career, and I'll probably wouldn't do it now. Like Ruben Neves.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He's a
47 mil.
That's mad, isn't it? So, I mean,
Wolves can buy 4 more players, or 3 or 4 more players.
But what's he on?
Yeah, well, they reckon he might be coming back to Newcastle on loan, don't they?
If that
So there we are.
happens,
So there we are.
Yeah, if that happens, then that's just ridiculous.
There's a big UEFA case at the minute about sides owning more than one side and stuff. It's just they've fucked it now. It's completely spiraled. As soon as you let, to be fair, Abramovich was the first one, but clearly it's not state owned, it's just an oligarch. As soon as you let the Man City guys in, you can't not let the Newcastle guys in. So you can't not let Qatar take Man United. The fucking horse is gone.
Yeah.
It's down the track somewhere. 33-1, Stubbs' backed it. It's gone. Peace.
Oh.
I was listening to a Leeds podcast this week. Obviously, we're fucking miles away from anything ever. Same as you boys and everyone else in football. And our local journo was just, I'm paraphrasing, but he was just like, if you ever think Leeds are going to win anything, just forget it. Like, just forget it. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless they get state-owned or bought or loads of money. Because you get up there now, you're a middling side. And look at Newcastle. Eddie Howe's done a great job, clearly. Not taking away from the job he's done. But they're so rich.
Yeah.
Saw Shola Amiobi today in the papers. It was like, I think it says Shola Amiobi backs Newcastle to permanently break the top 4. It's not the bravest shout in the world, is it? They're fucking richer than God, man.
You've only got to look at what they're being linked with now to see how far and how, where they've gone. I mean, Barella from Inter for 50 odd million. I know they spent more than that on Isaac. I think he was a lot
of money.
Yeah, but like people like Barella, they wouldn't realistically. Somebody like him who is very, very good, arguably a top world level midfielder, wouldn't have gone to Newcastle.
I've now flip-flopped and I wish the Super League would have happened.
No, you aren't.
Yeah, fuck it. They might as well play somewhere else, mate. It's pointless. It's leagues within leagues now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leagues within leagues. As much as I hate the fact we've been relegated and I want to dine at the top table, it is basically like getting invited to the cool kids party and being stood in the kitchen on your own. Whereas you could go next door to the lesser cool kids party and be the life of it. But you have to be at the party. So it's just like, it's fucked, isn't it? It's absolutely fucked. Champions League's changing in 2024. That's almost a closed shop, and the Swiss model, as they're calling it, so they can get more money and less games and all that sort of stuff. It's just, oh well, here's what it is. That's why people like Carl have turned away from the sport. I can't, because I'm like a crack addict. I don't know what to do on a Saturday. I'm not going shopping. You can't make me. Much as I love my wife, I'm not going shopping. Fixtures are out. Oh, good.
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, I was
Opening day? You're away, aren't you?
We're away first game, yeah.
Bolton?
Bolton first, then.
Look out for them midgets.
First home games, Wickham. Got a couple of nice, juicy...
Well, that's a good start, that for you, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of juicy...
Bolton were up there last year, weren't they? But
around Christmas.
we've got a shit Christmas. The worst thing we've got is, and this is like, welcome back to the Championship, lads. Wednesday in February. Oh, sorry, start of the month, Bristol City away. Then at home. Then Swansea away on the Wednesday. Guess where we're going on the Saturday?
Swansea.
Plymouth.
Oh.
1,500 miles that month.
Oh, so sorry, Swansea away on the Wednesday.
And then Plymouth.
Gotcha. Right.
All in 1 week.
I thought you were going to have
Well,
those.
I'll take the week off.
Okay.
I'll just take the week
A
off.
good old fixture computer. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, tossers. And one of them's going to get moved and stuff. Oh, it's just a fucking nightmare, innit? We've booked hotels and stuff. Go and get pissed in Plymouth. Drive down the Friday. Eat my body weight in pasties. Come home. Probably lose. I've only got Plymouth left, haven't I? Last one to tick.
What,
In that division, yeah. Because obviously they've come up. And when do we play you? Quite early, isn't it?
Yeah, early. I can't remember.
You can't do the home game,
First
can
2 or
you?
3. No, the one at your place I can't do.
It's going to take you for a pint.
No, I wouldn't have got a ticket anyway, mate. To be fair, but no, Southampton. We kick off the Football League season.
You get to
Southampton
see
Friday night,
their
innit?
Yeah, we're at
kit
home.
in person.
I like that kit.
It's terrible.
The Southampton one. It's a throwback kit, isn't
It's
it?
horrible.
I've not seen it. Oh, I've not seen it.
It's
I'm
a
gonna have to have
throwback
look.
kit, and they've put the original sponsor, Draper Tools, on the back. I like it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you've got to
nod.
scratch the surface.
I
Dan.
like I like the
it's
nod.
terrible.
Too
to,
superficial.
Terrible.
Like nice
Terrible.
things, like caviar.
Yeah.
Anyone watch the Peter Crouch documentary on, I think it's Prime?
Not yet.
Not yet.
What a fascinating story that bloke's had. He's just talking through his sort of, or how he looks and everything, clearly, because he's looks like what he looks like. And he was saying it was really hard to get through. People just kept seeing stuff in him, like good feet and all that sort of stuff. And he just kept getting given a chance. I just thought it was really, really interesting. Back to what we were saying earlier about like Lewis Capaldi and stuff, people going through stuff.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting. And also, it was shit in the air, he was saying, which was.
Everyone's got a story, though, haven't they? It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
It depends on.
I recommend watching it. It's really good.
I mean, that's the thing that followed him around, didn't it? Or good feet for a big man.
But that follows everybody around.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It just shows that it can be very wrong. These stereotypes can be very, very wrong. And that was. Although we were shit in the air at start, clearly.
It was just really interesting to watch. And a certain managers put faith in him, and obviously, but this is a guy that scored, I think, over 100 Premier League goals, played for England at tournaments, all that sort of stuff. He got right to the highest level. But just because he's a bit odd looking,
Yeah.
like a bit like a giraffe.
It's quite funny. I think I did it. His. I can't remember what I was going to fucking say now.
I was just going to say.
Well, no, I wasn't.
You just forgot it.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's
His
completely gone out.
podcast with his missus is quite funny.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
therapy
She's
crack.
class,
it was related to that, to be honest.
I'll be Clancy.
Yeah. It's good crack.
Punching.
Something to do with, I was going to say about when he got his contract with Daesh. He basically got it at a fucking barbecue or a concert or something.
What Crouch did?
When his Burnley contract, because they went to the same gig or something, and it was in
He was at Glasgow.
Daesh.
Sean Dyche, yeah.
Yeah, good lad.
Just see him screaming Tiny Dancer out at the back somewhere. Can you do that, Dan? Can you do a Sean Dyche doing Tiny Dancer impression? You got that in the locker? Do you need me to play it?
You know what? Everybody knows what Tiny Dancer sounds like.
Yeah, I know. It's whether I can do it in a Sean Dyche voice or not. That's the issue.
Hold me close.
Smooching, baby.
You sound like the old bird out of Simpsons then. It smokes all the fags.
I'm a rocket man.
Elton, go get warmed up, son. You're going on. Did you see that T20 record got broken the week?
What a fucking
253. Middlesex have completed the highest run chase in T20 Blast history, chasing down 253 runs to beat Surrey. Wow.
with 4 balls.
And I was
to spare
watching
as well.
Yorkshire lose on the other side.
Yeah,
What an idiot.
unbelievable chase.
Anybody watch it? I was watching Yorkshire.
Yeah, I
I
caught
did
the end
watch
of the
it.
chase.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it as mesmerising as it
It
sounds?
was very good.
It was almost like they wasn't taking it seriously to start with.
Like, we'll not get to the score, so just started smashing
Just
it.
started,
Well, at halfway,
and
it
they were
didn't
laughing
really
and
look like
joking. They were genuinely just like Ezek Kalassi or whatever his name is, the opener for the captain.
Eskenazi, yeah.
Eskenazi was literally just like hitting a 4 and then just pissing himself laughing. I think like we only need another 50 of these and we'll not even be there.
Thing is, though, I've definitely been in games where at the halfway point and the first innings out of the way, you think we ain't got a fucking cat and else chance of winning this game. So everyone, it's like shackles off, like it's
Momentum,
it is what it is.
baby.
We just got to get through the end of the thing. And actually, we played a game at Sleaford against Bourne, and Bourne got 220 odd. It's like a round robin.
I was going to say, I'm really confused.
Yeah. And I think they got 220 odd, and we were like 0 for 2 after the first over. And then a lad called Luke Robinson went in, and he just fucking absolutely teed off. Got like 153, I think, off like 50 balls. And we won with like 4 balls to spare.
Pissed it.
Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I think there was an element of that because halfway they were just kind of like, well, it's not going to happen, and then they just kept like Carl said, they're just pissing themselves every time they got a bit closer.
I've got a question for you, Carl. Just popped in the old noodle.
Mm-hmm.
So you've played multiple sports now, right?
Yeah.
Joking aside,
Yeah.
what's the best moment you've had in sport?
That's tough.
If you want a minute to think about it, I don't care what sport it is. Have you got one, Dan?
I've got like individual ones and team ones.
Let's have them.
Well, individual ones, taking a hat trick. That was like ridiculous. It's a great feeling. Taking 3 and 3
Perfect hat
balls.
trick. Left hand, right hand. Kick the last one.
Yeah,
Is that how it works?
fell on the stumps, yeah.
Underarm, the third one.
Just run into him head first.
That's got me. Carry on.
Yeah, that'd be the individual one. Team one. There's no end of team ones because you get a couple a season, but I'll give the team one a think. Give Carl a bit of a platform now. I'm sure he's had a bit of a think now.
I don't know. It's difficult.
We've kept wicket for years.
I'm not.
Played a bit of semi-pro footy. The cycling stuff. Chess champion Lincolnshire, 1993.
When I was 1.
But the cycling thing
Fucking
is
hell,
just
were
you
good.
in it. It's just you and the bike.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you were good.
And
Little prodigy. 5-star.
I've got higher in like cycling than I have in any other sport that I've played.
But has there been one defining moment yet in that?
Yeah,
World.
I mean, like getting into the Lincoln Grand Prix was fairly.
But that's not a moment, is it? That's a culmination of your qualities.
Racing that race was genuinely one of the best things I've ever experienced in life, let alone sport.
It's not a moment. I'm looking for a moment.
Yeah, that.
A champagne moment.
Didn't need to be champagne.
Just the whole thing.
Like
Whole
that
experience.
whole experience of that day was literally. To be fair, like bearing in mind, like 18 months prior to that, I didn't even ride a bike.
Oh, I'm not. I haven't got
like
the
to get
success,
to,
mate.
get to. No. I'm just saying, like that's why it's like such a massive thing for me. Like 18 months from not riding a bike to then competing at literally the highest level you can in cycling in the UK. It's not a bad
Kaboom!
effort. But
Pisses on your hat trick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've won a lot in every sport I've played. To be fair, I've always been pretty successful.
How's the new team, by the way? Been touching that for a few weeks.
Classmate, yeah.
Going well.
Very, very good. Yeah, exciting times. We're building nicely, getting team bikes and everything. No,
Is that not cheating?
what?
Are you on like tandems?
5 on a
Four-person
I'm
tandem.
not actually sure.
Pedal!
Even allowed to say that, but I've said it now. So.
I don't know what you said.
No, that I don't know whether we're allowed. I'm allowed.
Oh, what? Said a new bike? Oh, nobody listens to this. Don't worry about it.
I know. It's fine.
Just 4 geezers in a room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going well, mate. Really exciting. Lots going on.
Have you got a moment, Tibbsy?
Absolutely not. No.
On the pitch for Chef Wednesday? You're allowed to support us stuff as well.
Probably, yeah, winning.
When you illegally went on that pitch and hugged a stranger.
Now winning League Cup 91 against Man United. Got to be up there.
I think you have so many like highlights.
There are,
So-
yeah. There's so
I'm
many.
sure I've probably done myself a massive injustice with some of them
'Cause you
that
can't
I've just
necessarily remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I've won how many league we won the league cricket when I was with Bracebridge without losing a game all year. We won the league by like
Oh, the Invincibles.
100 points or something ridiculous. Like that's fairly impressive, but yeah, it's just like I don't know. Well, the first year I joined Lindham and I'd never won the league before. Won the league there. It was class.
Were you in that team?
No.
Where were you?
That was unbeaten as
Playing
well.
twos.
That was unbeaten as well.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
Unbeaten season.
it was like
The influence of Carl.
It was the one after COVID.
Yeah. So no, there's loads of stuff like that. They're just like the team related stuff, which I'm like not an individual man, if that like makes sense. It doesn't. I don't really get off that much on personal.
No, like you say, it doesn't necessarily have to be playing. Like when we used to do the Floodlit tournament, like when we put all the work into making that happen, and then we won that final. That meant just as much to me that year as anything really. And I wasn't even playing. Just kind of like organised the event and then seeing the lads get over the line in the finals.
It was an unbelievable event, that. Floodlight T20 cricket. I used to love it.
Great fun, yeah. Great fun to play in.
Lights too expensive now, aren't they, or something?
Yeah.
I think your beer festival was good.
Yeah.
Another one coming up in August.
Doing it again.
I got told by DT's missus the other day just how pissed I was.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That
Well,
pissed,
you
I
didn't
refused to lift home.
I'm at,
Moron.
We're going past your house, Stocks. Oh, what, mate?
It's all right.
I'm all right.
I walk into town.
I'm
in a
alright.
taxi.
I'm alright.
You're
I walk. I
fucking
walk.
idiot.
No, we're going past your house. I walk, mate. Did I walk?
You walked into town as far as
I don't think I walked into town. That'd be stupid.
But you were drunk.
I might have done that thing I always do, that I think I can walk and see if Dino's kebab shop is open. And it never is, because it's a lot later than I think it is. That's what McDonald's was made for. Having a cheeseburger pissed up. Good event though, mate.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well, it was that good. We're doing it again in August. So
Get
put
in
Put it
there.
in your diaries.
Are we sponsoring a cask again?
Yeah, if you like.
I think we should.
We need to sell some beanies so I can get my money back for the first one.
You best get that link sorted, mate.
Yeah, I do need to get on with that. I've had a busy couple of weeks.
Still not worked out how we're going to get them to people, but I'm sure we'll work it
Carl's
out.
delivering them.
Oh, yeah.
Last week.
There's a thing
forgot about
called, there's a thing called the Royal Mail. It's like
Oh, that sounds
I've heard
interesting.
Big
DPD
establishment.
and Parcel P.
Have they got a podcast?
fucking dull.
How
that
boring
way.
would that be? yeah. So I went to number 26 and they weren't in.
I went to number
So
29.
I went to 27 and they were in. So I went to 29 and they were in. And I said, sign here, your neighbours are in. It was, what a day.
Wild.
What a day. Wild. What a day. And I wore shorts. It was February 2nd. Fuck it, I'd listen to that.
To get to sleep. Fucking hell. Christ. Welcome to the Royal Mail podcast. Sponsored by Second Class Stamps.
Do you know why the vans are red? They're going to change all that anyway, because it's still got the Queen's thing on it. What is it? Regina. What is it?
Yeah.
I should know,
Queen's,
really.
the Queen's vagina.
No, it's like
I'm fairly confident that's not.
No,
on
it's
post.
not.
it's
Some
the royal stamp.
Yeah.
What, for,
Royal
what's
crest.
this got to do with
Royal
Oh,
Mail.
Royal
It's on the side of the
Mail.
Royal
It's
Mail.
got the-
It's her mail,
Yeah.
isn't it, mate?
breasts and vaginas?
No.
No, crest.
They ain't delivering them.
Oh.
Wouldn't they just slag Amazon off on the Royal Mail podcast?
Yeah, maybe. The
Should we do them in? The prime pricks. Elizabeth R. Carl. Elizabeth Regina. That's what that's what the ER is.
Oh, Regina.
Nothing to do with the.
Don't know what Regina means, but anyway.
anyway.
Should we call that a day? I was going to do some Ashes chat, but we did load last week, and there's no point doing it again.
Well, we've
All I
got
would say that we've got brought a spinner in, haven't we? Which is good news
Yeah,
if he plays.
Rianne.
Ahmed.
Yeah,
And
which
we've
is
got-
good.
We've got an Aussie on next week to go through.
Yes, let's not worry about it for now. Although I did hear some stump mic stuff that's been released, which I really enjoyed.
It should be.
Yeah.
Nibbling.
It should be free. That should be free to air.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you should
Yeah.
be able to click it as an option.
You should definitely.
Where have you heard this?
On Instagram. It's BBC Sport have released it.
Of what?
So it's a lot of it's Ollie Robinson going at Kawaja.
Which is
back and
ridiculous
forth.
Anyway.
He's a fanny, that Kawaja. Just watch your mouth.
I actually
fuck off, mate.
think Robinson's the funny, to be perfectly honest. But
Oh, it's not good banter. But still. Then Anderson was standing up for him and stuff. It's quite funny. But no, it's quite good. I love all that stump. I watched the other night, the most famous stump mic conversations. And the one where there's I think it's an Australian or South African fella, and he's saying to an Indian fella, details matter, guys, that nobody likes you. He's like, at least I've got mates in the team. Nobody likes you. And he has to step away from the stumps. He's that annoyed. Which was probably, was it Virat Kohli, do you think? Your mate.
It might have been at Murali VJ.
That sounds right.
He
We'll go with that.
He said something to Murali VJ like, you can't like him as a bloke or something.
He says something like, at least I've got friends. Nobody likes you, mate.
I don't know.
And he goes, I play in the IPL and I'm more liked than you are in India. Which is good.
I hadn't heard that.
One of the best has got to be Jimmy taking that wicket when
Yeah.
Mitchell Johnson's giving him a load of shit,
Yeah.
and he takes a wicket next ball and just turns around and shushes him.
What's up?
But then the Flintoff and Tino Best one.
Mind the Windows.
Yeah, that's just gold. Just he literally could not script that better.
And he does that laugh after the
He's
minute.
just pissing himself.
Should we go home?
Yes.
Right. Let me just make sure I click the right button. Nailed it.
Well done, you.
Thank you. I've only been doing it 2 years. You've been listening to Gone Off on the Tangent with me, Adam, him, Carl,
Night.
DT,
See ya.
Tibbsy.
Adios.
Thank you for downloading. The music is Hell's Ditch, sponsored by Small Bin Limited. Click subscribe. Find us on social media if you want more witty banter. See you next week. Bye. Love you. Bye.